What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunnyside TV. Today I am playing Cinders. This game is a story book game. You're basically playing this game and you're essentially reading like a book. But the key is that you're going to be able to make decisions at certain points. The game says it's got 120 decision points and over 300 choices. I'm guessing the 120 decision points has to do with the possible changes in the story, because it has multiple endings, which is really cool. This game is definitely something different from the things that I have on this channel, but I wanted to give this a shot. Special thanks to Crunching Koalas for giving me the opportunity to play this game here on the channel, but let's go dive right into this. I will say that this is a game full of lovely, lovely lady characters, and I am a dude, so my narration is going to be a little weird, but I'm going to give it my best, give it my my all, and hopefully you guys enjoy this this video. All right. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decided to act earlier, maybe things wouldn't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, this family wouldn't fall apart like this. But I suppose it was easier to complain and do nothing rather than try to change things, isn't it always? Tonight, it's different. This is the night of change. The night where my plans finally take effect. I can hear my stepsisters talking in soft voices in the hall. I imagine they, too, won't get any sleep tonight. During the last few days, I've learned so much more about them. But can it erase all the years they tormented me and humiliated me? I don't know what to think about it. Alright, so here's the choices. They should get what they deserve. What jerks. Absolutely. They should suffer, those sisters. You can't erase the past. You can't push someone into despair and expect compassion in return. We pick our own paths in life. Whatever happens, my stepsisters knew the risk. Ooh. Meanwhile, in the hallway, so these are the sisters, I think, right? Gloria. I still can't believe she did it. I would never have suspected. Of course, because everyone is as dim-witted as you are and never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. Did you see it in the tea leaves or read in a children's book one afternoon while avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might try to pull something off, if you must know, but believe what you want, I don't care. I suspect that she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at times that an explosion seemed inevitable. I just didn't expect she had it in her. Gloria, please, sometimes you sound like such a cliche villain from a bad romance novel. Of course. If something isn't twisted, weird, or shocking, then you wouldn't consider it. Not everyone is like you, Sophia. Fortunately so, just like not everyone tries to be a mirror image of their mother, down to mimicking her manner of speech. But you are not Carmosa, remember? You do not lead, you follow mindlessly. Shut up, you. Open up! Open up in the name of the prince! It's him. Why did he have to come? And in the middle of the night? Will the wonders never cease? Just like your ridiculous cliche impersonations. There's no time for this now, though I'm sure Mother will deal with you later. I'll go summon her. You do that. Open up. I won't repeat myself. Mother? Sophia, don't stand like that. Open the door. Let the noisy man in. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain, what brings you here at this time of night? Spare me these false pleasantries. You know why I'm here. Where is she? Very well, Sophia. Get Cinders here right away. Yes, Mother. Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know this is not a courtesy visit. I'm afraid a lot is going on to change here tonight. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit I'm afraid of it too. Some independent woman I am. Cinders, Mother has summoned you. Move. You know she doesn't like to wait. Fine, fine. I'm moving. Just give me a moment. Make sure it's quick. Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia? This whole situation, what happened this evening and the guard bashing at our door and all? It's because of you, right? You planned it. Oh, we're lying. We are so lying. Okay, it's moving a little quick. Nope. It's not letting me. Hold on. Is it lighter? No. Something was off with the control. It wasn't letting me. I think it's my controller. It's not the game. Yes, I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Funny, it's all started with my stepmother summoning me just like now. I wanted to be evil. Darn. 7 days earlier. What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but here we are, summer in its fullest. The sun is sure nice. It can get pretty cold in the room of mine. Although I don't feel so frisky. Why do I talk to myself so much? Probably shouldn't have burned the midnight oil over a book. A silly one too. Adolescent girl, pretty and numb as a freshly cut flower, shows divine humility and courage while everyone treats her like a doormat. Who writes these things? It's like a girl can't aim for anything better than matredom. Funny though, it really isn't that bad. Why did I read it in the first place? Maybe something in it echoes a part of my own experience? I don't know. And I'm not going to spend all the morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as I'll get to enjoy the day either. Lady Carmosa will certainly make sure that I do the worst chores. The old hag could use any of her servants, but no, she always sends me, just to rub in the humiliation. If only Father was still here. On a day like this, he would surely take me to the forest. We always went to the lake, the magical lake as he called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old tree. Gotta pay tribute to the fairies. You never know when you may need their help. Good old man. He used to tell me the stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. But enough daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. No kidding. It's only a moment before I start considering mice and sparrows my only friend and we go frolicking and singing together. My future animal companions will have to wait though. I may get lonely sometimes, but not desperate. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started. And you never know what the future may bring. So here I am Cinders. I still have some time before my dear sisters wake up. I could start my cleaning duties. I have more time later, or I could just try to finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could see this opportunity to do sweet nothing. Ha! If you miss something important, you can rewind the game using L and R. You can't rewind the past decisions or through other important moments, however. It's not like I have time for myself very often. Oh yeah, we're gonna be lazy. If only I could have been evil to begin with. Since my father's death, Carmosa and her daughters treat me as their servant. Cinders, do the cleaning. Cinders, go to town. Cinders, why isn't my dress washed yet? Ugh, wash it yourself. I'm sure today won't be any different. But not yet. I still have some time. The sun is shining. The morning air is so fresh. Sometimes it's great just to sit down and enjoy the day. I wonder if Carmosa and my sisters can still do it. Just sit down and relax. Let your mind wander freely and worry about nothing. She really talks to herself a lot. Full-blown conversations. Ha, I don't think so. I bet they're too stuck up for that. They're always busy trying to prove or gain something. Never really taking the time to enjoy the fruits of their labor. My life may not be a fairy tale lately, but it's good to know that I have something they can't take away. The morning air is so soothing. I think I'll take a nap. Wait, she's gonna take a nap with her free time? Cinders? Are you there? That surely didn't last too long. Cinders, where are you? You're so hopeless. Stop lazing around and move. Mother wishes to see you immediately. Does she tell you what she wants? No, of course not. Why would she? And why would I want to ask in the first place? She looked rather angry, though. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know. I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered, noble girls who cares about others. Sorry to break it for you, but I don't. If you're in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart, sis. She's terrible. I think I like her more than the other one, though. My, aren't you a charming human being? Well, thank you. Now hurry up and let's go already. Oh, shut up. I used to play... Oh, boy. Am I going to talk to myself some more? Oh, my goodness. All right. I used to play in this hall as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore with Father gone. Carmosa does her best to keep the residence in its former splendor, and I guess most would be fooled by it. But for me, this place feels like it is fading away. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. I was starting to think that you couldn't find your way. But it seems you were just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. You're as hopelessly irresponsible as that sister of mine. No wonder that mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. Oh, yeah, we're gonna say... Well, being rescued by a prince doesn't sound too bad. Ha ha ha, is that so? You're still such a child, Cinders, dreaming about nonsense like that. No wonder you're so useless in the real world. Just so you know, the real prince is much too busy keeping the kingdom together to be bothered to notice anyone, especially someone as plain as you. Well, you know how much I hate to disturb your little daydreams, but Mother says she wants to speak with you. She says she has a special job for you, no doubt something rudimentary enough. So you were sent here to fetch me then? Mother entrusts me with important tasks. Don't mistake me for being on your level. You wait here and I'll let her know that you finally roll out of bed. Don't you ever get tired of all this? Tired? What are you babbling about? You try so hard to be like Carmosa. You dress like her, you speak like her, and yet she still treats you as little more than a servant. Ooh, I see what I'm doing. I can't believe I did it. Did I really just get her to shut up? I was expecting an insult at the very least. The room feels empty again. Even Gloria's presence is better than nothing. Truthfully, I feel bad for her. I may be a servant around here, but her situation isn't that different from mine. Both Gloria and Sophia spend every waking moment during Carmosa's bidding. Just because it's not scrubbing the floors doesn't mean they're not servants too. So you're finally up, you lazy girl. Can't anyone in this house just do what I asked of them? I swear, you feeble-minded girls are going to be the death of me. Lady Carmosa. Bah, you've wasted too much of my time already. I have a job for you. Go into town and find the merchant Tobias. I need you to pay him for a certain service. I'm giving you 200 sovereigns exactly. Don't you dare lose them. I must be a fool to entrust you with this much money, but unfortunately, I have no one else to send. I have better plans for those two useless daughters of mine. Now hurry up, child. Time is of the essence. Carmosa has been speaking to me this whole time, alternating between insults and orders. Do I really have to silently accept this? What if I refuse? And what if I refuse? I don't have to do as you tell me. No, of course not. You have no obligation to follow my orders at all. Just as I have no obligation to see you fed. There is no room in this household for a useless, lazy girl who doesn't know her place. If you don't work, then you won't eat. Come on, girl. You may be stupid, but you're not that stupid. Are you? Any more questions? Good. Then hurry up and go. Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice here. I suppose it would be worse. A trip to town isn't such a terrible thing. It's a beautiful day and a great excuse to get away from the house. I won't even get in trouble for leaving as quickly as I can. Besides, Tobias has always been nice to me, so I'll enjoy seeing him again. This could be a rather pleasant trip. Ooh. So, I guess I'm going to the forest. I suppose I should be grateful, even though Carmosa practically. I'm just am I talking? I continue to talk to myself, huh? Even though Carmosa practically kicked me out of the house, it's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's much needed break from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me as a child isn't far away, too. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit again, if only for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Carmosa did tell me to hurry, after all. Let's go to the lake. I'm going to be defiant every way of this, every step that I can be. Carmosa will yell at me when I get back, but no matter what I do, it's impossible to please that woman. Well, then I suppose a trip to the lake wouldn't make a difference one way or the other. It's been so long since my last visit, and I do miss it. I'll go. I'm probably going to lose my money or something. I'm glad I chose to come. This place is just as beautiful as it was when my father used to take me here. As a child, I knew this place was magical, but I've outgrown fairy tales now. Still, there's something to this place. It feels enchanted. Maybe it's because it hasn't changed a bit since I was a little brat. I remember that father would always leave a gift for the fairies every time we visited. Maybe I should do the same. Sure, why not? I wish I had brought something with me, but I don't really own anything that would make a proper gift. Anyway. Well, it's the intent behind the gift that matters more than the actual gift. As long as I'm honoring the fairies, they'll appreciate it. That's what Father would say. I guess he really was a big child deep inside. I think I'll weave a wreath out of some of the flowers here. I'm sure the fairies would appreciate it. It's coming along nicer than I expected. It's been such a long time since I did anything like this. It feels a little nostalgic. It's funny how when we grow up, we start rejecting things that we consider childish, only to return to them later with great joy. I think I'll leave this wreath under the old oak. That's where my father always left our gifts when we came. I've spent too long here already. I need to get into town. Alright, so we are off to town now. Finally, at the town! I should probably head straight to Tobias' shop. Strange. What's that crowd over there? Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me what this crowd is for? Oh, child, haven't you heard? A bunch of good-for-nothing dogs took their hideout there. A bastard kidnapped a child. I'm sure you know it's a market day today. A lot of folk come into town to trade their wares, but there's also an unwelcome element. You know what I mean? One of the merchants caught some ruffians red-handed, stealing from him. Like it's no one's business. So we naturally grabbed whatever pointy thing came in handy, and made sure these lowlifes know we don't take kindly to thieves in the town. But those scum grabbed the child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tries to enter. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mother. Thank goodness some lads noticed Perrault, the captain of the prince's guard, drinking in the inn. A few men went to fetch them from the tavern. He grabbed the blade of his and went into the house without saying a thing. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave, but he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell ya. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened there? Oh, such awful times we live in. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. I hope the child doesn't get hurt. If the captain of the guard plans to fight, it's sure to be dangerous in there. Wait, everyone has stopped talking. Did something happen? Someone is coming outside. Is that captain of the guard? The child is safe now. Someone get rid of the bodies. Wow, did he just take care of an entire gang of bandits on his own? He just disappeared without waiting for any thanks, like he doesn't even care. What sort of man could do something so heroic and yet remain so emotionless about it? It looks like the child has been reunited with his mother. What a relief. Uh-oh, I'm running late now. I better go see Tobias right away. Tobias' store is neat and well organized, as usual. From the look of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob this place instead of one of those poor merchants at the market. Hey, welcome, Cinders. Is everything all right? You seem a bit pale. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens! Did someone call the guards? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly with his sword. Ah, messy. As it may seem, that is a job. Glad to hear everyone's all right. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you stopped by, that's for sure. How long have you been? Much the same. Carmosa works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. But I manage, and then there are days that make me happy, like today. I'm so glad to see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing. It does well enough, you know, that you can come speak to me anytime you want. Potential love interest? We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right. It feels like our childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. Haha, such a true statement. But I assure you, didn't come here just to remember the old days. Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Carmosa. I'm here to pay you for, well, whatever it is she asked for. She's being very secretive about the whole thing. Oh, that. That? Now even more curious about this errand. Oh, we gotta ask him. So what exactly did Carmosa ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Why not? Well, I promised Carmosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. Carmosa isn't worth an honorable treatment. She doesn't treat any of us nearly as well. That may be true, but I gave my word. Carmosa might not be honorable, but I certainly am, or at least I'm trying to keep my standards. Oh, but you can tell me. Remember how close friends we were as children? Why can't you just tell me, for old time's sakes? I gave my word. A promise is a promise, and I intend to keep it. It's about keeping my honor, and it doesn't matter if Carmosa is a good person or not. Now please, don't ask about it again. Fine, I understand. Anyway, Carmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for the job. That's true, but I'm surprised that she would send you to pay for it. Oops, I'm doing the voices in reverse. She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say. Just an estimate? That means Carmosa and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Carmosa's good graces, or just get some money for myself. Be seductive. We're gonna be seductive. I'm gonna every evil decision. Oh, it's 200 sovereigns? That was the original estimate, yes. Aw, it's that much even for me? I'm not sure what you mean. You and I go so far back. I've always thought there was something special between us. You know, a spark. I thought that with a relationship as close as ours, you treat me differently from Carmosa. Well, a customer is a customer. That may be true, but I like you more than other customers do. Don't you feel the same way about me? Wait, are you trying to charm me, Cinders? Because I think you're really overdoing the whole flutter your eyelashes business. Alright, give me a second. I had to compose myself. That was a little funny. It's not like I've had a lot of chances to practice, so you better start appreciating my efforts. I'm just trying to give honest criticism here. Friend to a friend. But sure, you're special to me. I don't suppose 175 sovereigns would satisfy you. That sounds perfect. It's so sweet of you to lower the price for me. Haha, I'm really shocked. You were never like this when we were children. You changed. You mean... There's no mistaking you for a child anymore. You've definitely become a woman. Oh, well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It was meant as one. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you're really not so different from Carmosa. Oh. Ooh. That's mean. What? What are you talking about? You tried to get me to lower the price, even though I'm your friend. So? That doesn't mean I'm like Carmosa. That woman is cruel and manipulative. That's what you just did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. But you only see one side of Carmosa. Her life isn't easy either. She's a single woman working to keep her house from falling apart. It's not an easy job, but she's very good at it. That takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. I think you're a better person than she is, but you both have the same spark. You're clever and you know what you want. You'd be a good leader. I suppose you have a point. I never thought about Carmosa like that before. People aren't simply good or bad, and those who do bad things usually have a reason for it. You really are a wise man, Tobias. I've always liked that about you. I'm happy I could see you again. The pleasure was all mine. I hope that you come again soon. I'll do my best. Until the next time we meet, then. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Please tell Carmosa that I fulfill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representative to come by sometime tonight. Sure, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have your representatives nowadays. It comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around, and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. Coin, you say, and I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about it. Haha. Oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias. Me too, Cinders. I hope I'll see you again soon. I hope so too. Take care, friend. I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him. Every decision matters. A wrench icon appears when the current events are a consequence of your earlier choices and could be different on another playthrough. So I saw the branch on the top right. And even I have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money. But if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Oh, we're going to the inn. This place looks so full of life, although to be fair, it's a little bit shady too. I heard that the inn attracts some of the less honest people in town, but at least it's exciting. People here actually know how to have fun. It's nothing like that stiff and proper place that I'm forced to call home. Carmosa and her daughters are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'll order a huge meal and a beer to go with it. Oh, and the captain of the guard is still here. He's all alone in the corner. I wonder if he'd let me sit with him. Ooh. Well, I'm a lady. Should I be that aggressive? I'm just going to enjoy the food. But one time I'm not going to be aggressive here. It would be rude to approach him. It's obvious that he doesn't want any attention. I wonder what he's thinking about right now. He was willing to risk his life to save a child, but he killed several people and he doesn't seem bothered by that at all. Well, I suppose I shouldn't dwell on it too much. I have a great meal here and I'm determined to enjoy myself. I'll just fill my stomach and get back home before it's late. Ooh, so that was really quick, actually. Oh, can we go to the forest and do what? We're going to the forest for no reason. Maybe I should stop by the forest before I return home to Carmosa and my stepsisters. It might be nice to have a little break after all. I wonder... Oh, there's a branch on the right. I wonder if the gift I left at the lake is still there. It's probably silly to think that the fairies took it, but I'm curious. We are just defying everything. Oh, the wreath of flowers that I wove is gone. No doubt it was blown away by the wind or taken by a wild animal, but Father would probably tell me that the fairies accepted it as a gift. I think I prefer to believe Father's version over mine. It's growing late, though. I should return home. Ooh, that was it? Okay. All right, let's go home. The journey back to my house was much too short. I am not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it had lasted longer. I'm terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back, and it's nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. Cinders! Do you have any idea what time it is, you useless girl? Where have you been all this time? Talk back to her. Alright, let's talk back to her. What I do with my own time is not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so why do you care if it takes a little longer to get tasks done? I did what you told me to after all. Foolish girl. A person's usefulness is not in merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. You may babble all you like, but the truth is that you are simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish the task appointed to you, though I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope you managed to keep some of the money I gave you? Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that's what I paid him. Why am I not surprised? I suppose it's foolishness to expect more than a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? You never take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business anyone in the right mind knows that. But Tobias is my friend. He would not. Enough. I am not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You are more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserve. But I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. But silence. Get out of my sight. Just looking after you makes me ill. You will go to your room and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear? Yes. Meanwhile, my lord, I've been told you wanted to see me. I have been informed of the hostage situation at the marketplace today. I also heard that you handled the situation rather admirably. For that I commend you. Thank you, my lord, but the truth is that I regret having to kill so many men. They couldn't even put up a fight. Such is the burden of positions of power. We must take difficult decisions. For the sake of protecting others, it is not a choice but a duty. And you performed your duty to perfection. You honor me with your words, my lord. You deserve it after all. My father, your king, has always spoken well of you. I know he even considered you a friend. If the king spoke so, I am honored by such confidence. Truly, what do you think of my father? How was it to serve under him? The king was wise, skillful, and a strong leader. I would have followed him anywhere. This is what I've heard from everyone who knew him. Already, I fade in comparison. My prince, I have not yet been crowned, as father's last wish was that I should find a wife first. No doubt he wished that I find someone capable of ruling by my side. Of course, every noble in the land is eagerly pushing an eligible daughter towards me. But I need a strong woman I can rely on. A queen who can support my agenda no matter how hard it's going to be. I am a simple warrior, my lord. I know very little of romance and politics. Nonsense. My father trusted you in more matters than war, and I too am willing to do that. Please advise me, not as captain of the guard, but as a friend. But I confess, even my own palace is not safe for discussing such delicate matters. The wall have ears, and I would not wish for my search for a wife to become any more public than it already is. Might we go hunting together tomorrow morning? I think we would find the forest a safer place for discussion. Such an action is dangerous, my lord. If something were to happen to you, there is no one to succeed you on the throne. Is that so? I cannot imagine anything safer than having the famous captain of the guard by my side. Is that what you wish, my lord? Oops, wrong voice. That is indeed what I wish. You can go now, friend. My prince? Good old Peralt. Brave captain of the Royal Guard, first sword of the kingdom, veteran of the Renegade War. Reduced to killing common thugs and guarding market stalls. Not yet aware of how obsolete his role is. These are different times that require... Oops. Reduced to killing common thugs. Oh, I accidentally rewinded it. These are different times that require a new bravery and power. Our wars will not be fought using iron and fire, but golden lies. Prince Basil. Of course, Prince Basil is talking to himself, just like Cinders. I hope you can adapt to these new times, my poor old friend. Because when I become king and I start realizing my plans, goodness knows I'm going to need someone like you. Alright. So here we are, 35 minutes in the video. God forbid if you went through this whole video and will listen to my terrible narration. But let me just kind of give my final thoughts on this game. Basically, after playing for 35 minutes, it's basically like a book, and I'm actually so into it that I didn't expect to be playing this for 35 minutes, if I'm being honest with you. I expected to kind of do like a 15-20 minute video, but every like scene kind of kept me engaged to where I wanted to keep going. So yeah, check out Cinders. If this is your style, you like this type of storybook gameplay, I should say, and you know your choices matter. So I saw that happen a couple times at the little wood thing happen on the right. So it'd be interesting to kind of see the rest of my playthrough. But if you guys want to see more of this or kind of let me finish this playthrough, let me know. But either way, it was a privilege to feature this game here on the channel. So special thanks again to Crunchy Koalas. It's the second game that they've let me feature on the channel, so I really appreciate that. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Do me a huge favor if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this and other gameplay stuff on the Switch, Xbox, PS4, or PC, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you for watching here on Sunnyside TV, and I'm out.